Hey SoCal players, Team Starlight is hosting Edit Season 1 at WildCardCyclone. Players who top our local every Saturday will earn points, and the top 8 players with the highest points will participate in a mini tournament for a special prize card. So come through at WildCardCyclone in Temple City, Saturdays at 3 p.m.
Duel hard or duel home? Team Starlight, we are back with Edison Season 1. This is round 3. We've got Z on the left playing Tele Hero and Andy on the right playing Dark Gaia. And we got Marcos here with co-commentary. What's up, Marcos?
What's up, y'all? You know how much I love seeing Dark Gaia on this channel. We feature it a ton. Shout out Dark Andy. We have Z here, though, opening up with the Deep Sea Diva, quarter century rare, going for what? Probably like an Android play here.
Classic Diva Hero opener. Just get that 600 life. Really valuable against the Dark Gaia deck, I think, to just be gaining life from turn 1.
Oh yeah, Andy can just steal games out of nowhere. Like you just mill the right cards and then bada bing, bada boom. I have an 8k bungus. So having that extra life will 100% insulate him a little bit here. I do think Android is still just a really solid opening though, because 2400 body is kind of hard to deal with in this format.
Yeah, and it requires your opponent to out it, because they can't just let this thing sit here for like 3 turns and you gain like basically 1800 life. So probably gonna have to pop it with this Raikou here. Z's gonna get a Strato Search, get Mali, or sorry, Prodigy.
Yeah, Stratos is a great card to see here because he knows it's a Raikou set there. Gonna trade favorably. Oh, decides to go for E-Call though. What's he got up his sleeve? Is E-Tele? I'm so sorry. Decides to go for E-Tele. I wonder if he has like a game shot here because he already has water set up in the grave. Now he has heroes in the grave. Has the Brio. Pitches the Mali. That is so nuts. This is actually crazy. Absolutely no fear of torrential here. I definitely think I would pitch with Brio one more time first if I'm trying to go for game. Yep. Okay. Pitches. Chains the torrential. Chains the call. Gets a draw. Hopefully Andy draws into like a Gores here because I think that right now Z is thinking, how can I go for game here? If he has a miracle in hand, that could be enough, but he doesn't even need miracle. Okay, he's not even going for game though. Interesting. I don't know if I fully agree with that.
Pitching the torrential is crazy.
Yeah, also
he left Infernal Prodigy in his hand.
On top of that, like having like Andy got a call, get a free draw with the Call of the Haunted and gets to set it again. Obviously, like Andy's down in tempo at this point, and if he doesn't have a way to like actually out this board, Z could just straight up win with just bouncing whatever monster Andy sets. So if Andy doesn't have a conversion, okay, there we go. Ends up
gonna get a Caius.
Yeah, yep. Caius is just outing the entire board, and he still has the Call of the Haunted. So this is really looking favorable. This is looking very favorable for Andy here. Sets 2. One of them is 100% a call that's easily chainable, so it's not even like he can get blown out by Heavy Storm here.
Yep, this is a tough one but I mean the thing that Z's got going for him is the high life, and then Andy's only at 33, and Diva Hero can steal games, so I don't think it's like over, even though Andy's way up in cards right now.
Oh, definitely not. Like a brain control like can be enough. And also with 9100 life. Yeah, he has the Mali engrave, the 9100 life advantage, so he can stall for like a little bit. If he sees Dark Arm Dragon, it's pretty much just over. He only has 2 Darks engrave right now. I think he's probably maybe have drawn into a Dark Armed, or has some way to deal with it. His Greffer pitch the evil hero, probably gonna send the Plague Spreader. Sends the Plague.
Oh man, so he's just gonna go for it here. It looks like
Mali, yeah. He's gonna top deck first. And use Mali's effect. Summons the other Mali. That's huge. I mean, yeah, if he has it, he has it. And right now he knows one of the back row is just a Call the Haunted. Call the Haunted isn't really doing much here. There's the Dark Armed Drag. I told you he was setting it up. Does he have an out to this? Does he have an out to this Dark Armed? It's a scoop phase. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Z with
That's
like what
crazy.
in my opinion was like a slightly questionable play with like bouncing stuff ends up paying off, so it works out really favorably. Now Andy though opening up with the Quackimera Guardian. Quackimera Guardian is going to be a lot stronger, especially if it lives. But a Lightning Vortex comes out immediately. Stratos able to make up for that minus with the Lightning Vortex, but attacks into a Gores.
Wow. These guys are playing at lightning speed. Cars are flying around. Z's graveyard classically just in shambles. Let's
So
see if
much.
Andy's gonna be able to. Okay. Thank you for fixing that.
Oh man, we got the card trooper mills a rock and a fiend. Dark Gaia is now officially live. Gonna keep the Gores in defense mode. I respect that. Gores is honestly a big threat to deal with at this point. I'm gonna have to force the Kaias to deal with the Gores more than anything, which is exactly what ends up happening here. And then runs over the token for another 600 damage. Or 400? I think it should be 600, but it's all good. Let's see if that ends up mattering. But now it's Andy's turn. Mills 3 more. Hits another fossil dino. He has plenty of rocks, plenty of fiends in the grave. Caius targets the Caius. Does he have the Dark Andy special? Does he have the Dark Andy special? Because this could be games at 51.
Surely, with that grave fan, we've got
We got the
something.
Gigantes.
Okay.
There it is. There it is. Now, does he have the Gores? Does he have the Gores to stop this extreme clapback? Yep, that's game. Wow, these have been such huge swings back and forth for both players. It's up to Z now to see how his start can be, but this is a great start. Seeing the Future Fusion off the rip, that is always a phenomenal opening for any Diva Hero play.
That's my new favorite card.
It's like you just discovered it. It's been here the whole time, dude.
I know, I've never really been playing decks that utilized it. And now I've been playing it in my Forex deck and it is broken. But let's see how he's gonna utilize it in Diva Hero, the classic. Besides dragons, I feel like the classic deck that benefits the most from this card. We got Tele too, so all the limited cards.
Yeah, I really like Z's build. Whenever I play against him, he's running like a lot of interesting tech choices. Like he's running Diva Hero, but also runs the Tele. And I think that while it can be extra bricks on an already bricky deck, it's been paying off for him, like at least in this tournament so far. Oof.
Okay.
Bottomless able to stop the Stardust. Yeah, you definitely need a bottomless that, because if they summon that and you let it go through and they heavy storm, and you can't negate the heavy storm, because if you do, you can just negate the Stardust with the Quackimera Guardian. It's a little busted interaction you have there. But yeah, this is Z's in the driver's seat here. Miracle Fusion 2. Ay. That is right now, what is that? 6,800 on the board. Swings the Stardust first. Interesting choice of attack order, but main phase 2.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid of Gores. He knew that he was probably gonna have to drop Gores early anyway, so he just wanted to get the most damage possible. So I respect that, since he had the Lightning Vortex in hand. Dang, he's just not letting him have a chance, man. I think he does have the heavy.
Yeah, he's just turn skipping.
Yeah, this is looking rough. With the Stardust on the field, I don't think there's a way that Andy can get out of this. Yeah, he's forced to Mirror Force. He's forced to Mirror Force.
Oh, but he has the Trag, so he's hashtag staying alive, but just barely.
Oh man, this is really, really rough. It's times like these where, like, I know a lot of Dark Gaia players side, some of them side Lava Golem, and Lava Golem would have been like so nasty here to like just help come back here, you know, but there's just not much you can do there. The Stardust was putting in too much work, kind of just cooked that entire game 3. So GG's Z with an extremely sacky Diva Hero showing there.